Rangers owners have been praised for not trying to appease their supporters in their appointment of new head coach Russell Martin. The Gers' last permanent head coach, Philippe Clement, was sacked in February after 16 months in charge, with club legend Barry Ferguson then installed as interim boss until the end of the season. Ferguson was able to win just 6 of his 15 games in charge of the Glasgow Giants, and the club officially confirmed that he would be leaving his caretaker post after the last game of the campaign against Hibernian. The US-based consortium of Andrew Cavenagh and 49ers Enterprises completed their takeover of the club last week, and numerous managers were linked with the job as their search for a new head coach intensified, but it was Martin who was chosen as the man to lead them success. Rangers announced the former Southampton head coach's appointment on a 3-year contract on Wednesday, 4th of June, with him returning to the club after a short loan spell as a player back in 2018. Martin has returned to Rangers to take the Ibrox hot seat. 49ers Enterprises praised for gutsy decision after fan backlash to Russell Martin appointment. Some Rangers supporters have been vocal in their opposition to Martin's appointment online, but pundit Tam McManus has applauded the 49ers' bravery at not giving in to fan pressure and demands, as the previous regime was seen to upon bringing Michael Beale back to the club. More Football Insider stories he posted on X. Whatever you want to say about Russell Martin's appointment at Rangers, it's definitely a ballsy move from the new owners/board. Certainly haven't pandered to the supporters or been swayed by the mob a la Michael Beale, the so-called brains of the operation. Whatever you want to say about Russell Martin's appointment at Rangers, it's definitely a ballsy move from the new owners/board. Certainly haven't pandered to the supporters or been swayed by the mob a la Michael Beale, the so-called brains of the operation. Martin's past experience at Rangers will at least mean he has some idea of what to expect from supporters in terms of high expectations, having played 17 times for the Ibrox outfit during a loan spell from Norwich City in the 2017-18 campaign. His managerial career began at MK Dons in 2019. And his impressive stint in charge of the club led Swansea City to appoint him in 2021. 2 mid-table championship finishes followed in South Wales, but despite mixed results, Martin gained supporters throughout higher reaches of English football and so was named as the new Southampton boss in June 2023 after their relegation from the Premier League. The former Scotland international's maiden season in charge at St Mary's saw him lead the Saints back to the Premier League through the playoffs, but their return to the promised land did not go as planned. Games managed, wins, draws, losses, points per game, PPG 733413261.58. Martin's managerial statistics at Southampton. Martin was only able to guide the club to 1 win in their first 16 league games at the start of the last term, and he was duly sacked in December with Southampton rooted to the bottom of the top flight. His next job is now at Ibrox, and the 49ers are certainly taking a gamble by appointing the 39-year-old ahead of a huge summer and season in which they will need to challenge Celtic for the Scottish Premiership title following last season's latest disappointment. The job at hand is not alike to any that Martin has experienced before it, with the Gers expected to challenge for titles and in Europe every year without fail. It remains to be seen whether the board have chosen the right man to lead their club forward, and he will have to get off to a good start in the new season to try and win fans over right away.